Yeah, you could drive past this and not even realise it was
That's
here.
right, I think a lot of people do. They do drive past it.
I'm just thinking, fellas,
This will be dangerous.
it just occurred to me someone should stay and look after the women and children. I feel it's my duty to do that. So why don't you fellas go in the hole, have a look. If you're not out in 15, I'll drink the rest of the beer.
And you know what? We are going in here, and this is a mine that Hawley knows. And if you don't know the mine, don't go anywhere near them. They're dangerous. But Hawley spends a fair bit of time up here prospecting, so we just duck inside there a little bit, nice and safe, and we'll have a little bit of squizzy at what they used to do up here. Righto, Hawley?
Correct.
You can put the billy on, mate.
Lead the way.
We'll be back in a minute. I'm looking forward to a cuppa. How long you been tinkering around up in here for, mate?
Oh, 28 years.
28
Tinkering
years.
around, yeah, having a bit of a look here and there. And this is the Union Spur mine. They were doing working here in the 1860s, 1865, 66, I think this one was, close to the township of Brand.
How much did they get out of here? How much gold?
I'm not too sure, I can't remember. They would have got enough out of it. They spent enough time here.
Okay.
It was obviously worth mining and to keep it going for a while, yeah.
Looks slippery.
Yeah, a little bit slippery there at the start there, we'll be right though.
You reckon? If we're not, it'll make telly.
Right.
I'll tell you what, someone's done a lot of hard work down
Oh
here.
yeah. Yep.
This time capsule now shows the last efforts to scrape a living from this region.
Okay, you see here, Macca, these are all the old pick marks, all by hand. It's
Every one of them was a bloke.
It's not like real basalt hard rock, this stuff, it's just more of a mudstone. They've been picked, every blow, that's a pick mark. And if you look up into the ceiling here, they've done the same thing, all these pick marks, just a lot of hard work.
A lot of blows to make their
Unbelievable.
way through here. How
Yes.
far does it go in?
Oh, it's over 100 metres, this one.
Yeah, wow.
We're just going to poke in here just to have a look at the start, just give you an insight and we'll get out of it.
Like you say, we shouldn't muck around in them too much.
Yeah, that's right.
Hawley knows this one. She's good to go.
Again, we stress this is not something for the general public, and even though Hawley knows this mine, there are no guarantees.
How far do we go before we get a pit pony, mate?
Oh, fair way.
Did you bring a canary?
I did, yes.
So would they have wheeled all this out in a wheelbarrow, or do they have
There would have
tracks?
been tram lines in here, and they would have had it on little ore carts and pushed it all the way out to the entrance. If you look up in here, it's part of a quartz reef seam they would have been chasing. I dare say this didn't have much value of gold in it, that's why they haven't continued going up here. But that's the reef they were chasing, part of the reef, quartz reef, that's where the gold
Someone's
is.
dream, mate. Someone would have got excited the day
Oh,
they saw
correct,
that.
and they found that, yes. We followed this quartz reef through, and they obviously have too, and you can see they've gone way up to the ceiling here. This must have been carrying a lot of gold in this ore for them to work all the way up in the ceiling up here. It's 40, 50 feet they've gone up into there. So that tells me that it must have been very rich in gold.
You'd want to take your lunchbox up with you. You wouldn't want to come back down for smoko, would you?
No, it's a fair way up into there. Yeah, very interesting.
Good job for a skinny fella, I reckon.
Correct. I don't think you would have worked in this mine, Macca.
What are you trying to say?
Well, you wouldn't have got up in there.
What are you trying to say? I'm only little.
Hawley pointed out some relics that were well over 100 years old and lying where they were last used.
Macca, back when this mine was first started, these timbers here obviously was part of a ladder. It's over 100 years old, this piece of timber. It still looks like brand new, still solid. It's been here all those years. Just goes to show you anything, something around here has just been preserved
Yeah,
so
it's
well.
unreal, isn't it? I mean,
Yep.
that's a piece of history right there in front of us.
Old ladder, I'd say this would have been a piece of board where they worked up in that ceiling hole that they were chasing the roof.
Reckon
It's
we
still
can
here today.
put it
over.
back together and go up and have a look?
Well, why not?
Yeah, why not? I've got a million reasons why not.
Yeah.
That was absolute gold, and another bit of gold on this trip has been the support we've received from our mates at Century Batteries.